Hello my dear comrades, I just recorded a vlog from Molecular Microbiology conference. I attended recently, and in this vlog I want to share my experience with you, all of it, good and bad. So in order to get the experience in full, let's begin from a day before the conference, so I hope you'll enjoy it. Well, it's 6 o'clock. Tomorrow I have to present my poster, which I haven't printed yet. I think I will change the topic of my YouTube channel. The main theme will be a life of a procrastinator. How to live? Who knows? Not me. Any suggestions? Please share in comments down below. Well, I'm happily arrived home, and that's how my old poster looked like. I could have presented this, but I don't like it at all because it's too pale and there are too many blocks. So because I didn't like it and collected more data, I decided to make another one poster. But from the distance, this poster looks like a poster of a healthy individual. Okay, and this is a poster of a procrastinator. It's 7 o'clock and I haven't figured it out. What shall I say? But I spent so much time checking this piece of paper, so I think I know quite well what's there, but I don't know how to present it at all. But you know, the worst thing is that I didn't really need it to present it tomorrow. I will be the only one PhD student from my lab who will be presenting at this conference, and I didn't know that it is not compulsory, but I think even if I knew it, I did it anyway. So let's roll. So when I was checking my poster again, and while I was writing talk for this poster, I found several mistakes. I wrote 13 instead of 14, and I really hope that no one will notice that I cannot actually count. And I also didn't highlight one of the genes that should be highlighted, and on my previous poster I also have this kind of bloopers. Yeah, but one day someone from psychology or physiology department from our university or any other university will find a cure from procrastination. I will sign up for testing of those medications, and if I will survive, I might be able to make posters without mistakes a week ahead, not 8 hours ahead of the upcoming event, but not earlier than that, not earlier. Okay, I think I did everything I could. I washed my hair, I repeated my talk. So now I think it's time to introduce you to one of the many Russian superstitions. I can put this notebook under my pillow, and this will allow this talk to be transferred directly into my brain. It always works, it always helps, so feel free to use this awesome Russian superstition next time you need to present anything very important. Well, good morning everyone. Day 1 of the conference begins today. It's almost 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm ready, and yeah, I think I will go to registration first, and then I will go to city center, pick up my poster, and then come back. I really hope that I will be able to fit all of those events in 1 hour. Yeah, and by the way, the knowledge has been transferred to my brain successfully. So I'm ready to present my poster on this conference. So yeah, let's go to the registration. Let's begin this awesome, fantastic day full of science. and molecular biology. Half of the first conference day is gone. It's 2 o'clock, but I need to finish some stuff here. I will start doing transformation, so I just need to mix competent cells with plasmid and leave it on ice for about an hour, so plasmid can attach to the bacterial cell, and then when I will do heat shock, it can, you know, just swallow it inside the cytoplasm. And when I was having lunch in the great hall of our main building, it's very beautiful from the inside. I saw lots of posters, and when I was checking the program of this conference, there's supposed to be 1 or 2 posters about flagella, but there wasn't any, only mine. And yesterday I was very worried about how it looks. I thought it's like too much of the color, too much of the schemes. But now I checked out all of the other posters and it didn't catch my eye. So I think it's very important to, you know, to do something to make your poster distinguishable among the other posters, and I think I succeeded in this. I don't know what other people think about my poster, but I like it. Even with all of those mistakes, it looks okay. Yeah, and I also put QR codes to my Twitter and to my Instagram, and I thought that people will see it, will scan it and subscribe or follow my Twitter or Instagram, but I didn't get any subscribers. It's 2 o'clock and no one actually did. So it's 4:30 and almost all of the oral talks are finished. There will be maybe 2 or 3 talks left. After that there will be flash talks. So I will go back to the conference after that, but now I completely depleted. I'm so tired. Waking up at 7 o'clock is definitely not for me. I just want to eat, I just want to sleep, and that's it. Yeah, I didn't meet anyone new. I didn't make any new connections. I didn't expand my network because I was late for the registration. Not late, but I was like too early for the registration. Then I left and then I came back when the registration was over. And for me, this registration is like 1 hour window where you can establish new connection, where you will pick up people which came alone, without their lab group, which are new to the city, and you can, let's say, something like, hey, from which university are you? What kind of research are you doing? Are you giving a talk or a poster presentation today? Yeah, so because after that, people will be divided into groups, and it will be impossible to approach them. Like, I don't know, maybe they are approachable, but I'm an introvert. It's quite hard for me to, you know, come to the group of people and say, hey, sup. It's just impossible. Yeah, I don't know, I feel so dizzy. Oh my god, I think I will die if I will not eat and if I will not sleep within like an hour or so. Yeah, and by the way, I've got a lot of freebies from New England Biolab, and I also got this awesome little toy. It's methicillin resistant Staphylococcus aureus. They had normal Staphylococcus aureus, but why do you need normal one? I also got this lanyard. Yeah, I think this is the first stuff that I've got from Biolabs, because on each conference I am quite actively searching for free stuff which I can take home. And yeah, I don't think I've ever went to the Biolabs venues, but now I did, and now I got new bag, new toy, and new lanyard. So now it's time to repeat the talk. Okay, I missed all of the flash talks, and I am 10 minutes late for the poster presentation where I presented my poster. But I transformed all of my bacteria with all of the plasmid I wanted, so good. Okay, I am tired as hell. 9:45 on my watch in the evening, and I came home about 20 minutes ago. So the whole day I spent on this conference, and unfortunately I missed all of the flash talks. I don't know, for some reason I am unpurposely miss all of the flash talks on every conference I go. I finished all of the things in lab just in time to go to the poster session where I was presenting my poster. So I went into the hall, and there were lots and lots of people there. And when I just came to the hall, I came to my poster, and I saw two girls which I met in the conference like half year ago in Newcastle. And yes, I was standing there next to my poster, and I was like, hey, would you like me to present my poster? And they like, yeah, sure, of course. So I started presenting my poster, and more and more people started to come to my poster, which was very nice. So in total I gave a poster presentation to 4 people, which is quite a lot. Okay, it's a very good number. Yeah, so I spoke with a girl who gave oral talk, which I really liked, about structure of flagellum in Campylobacter. Campylobacter has 2 flagellum, and the shape is very funny. And then after this girl, a professor from Newcastle University, came to my poster, and we had very nice discussion. He gave me lots of advice, and he pointed out to me several things that I didn't notice. So I think I need to talk to my supervisor now. I didn't notice the time, but I was talking with people for 2 hours, okay, non-stop, which was great. And after that we had pizza and alcohol drinks, and I don't really drink alcohol, but I have fun when I'm surrounded by lots of drunk people, especially scientists. Day 1 on every conference is very tough. is like always very, very tough, especially when you have to present. And day 2 of any conference is just to chill, it's just to relax. This is the main purpose of day 2 on any conference. So I'm gonna use tomorrow's day wisely. But for now, goodbye. Well, good morning everyone, day 2, and I'm ready to go and enjoy the rest of the conference. So half of the day 2 is gone. We had 2 very nice sessions. The talk about magnetosomes I like the most, because I just heard about magnetosomes, that they exist. I knew it, but I never came across with research about them. Yeah, so now we had lunch and we will have another 2 sessions before the end. This morning I also was a mic runner. I didn't really enjoy it, but every time after questions a person from the stage was going down. Yeah, so every time I walked back to my seat I heard applauses and it was funny. Yeah, so in the evening session there will be other people from another lab who will do this job, not me, so I can finally just sit, listen and write down the notes I want to write down and just chill.
Big thank you to everyone that's helped out, the students and postdocs running around with microphones, helping us shift stuff around, particularly all the speakers, presenters, the audience, people asking questions. It's been really great, so give yourselves a round of applause.
I'll take a picture and send it down.
At this conference I met Gabriela. She studies molecular biology at the University of Birmingham as well, and we have the same sponsor, Darwin Trust. So can I take a comment from you about this conference? What do you like the most about this conference?
Yes, definitely. So what I liked the most was to hear about different projects that are not actually related to my field. So, for example, we had a section of other microorganisms that aren't the model organisms. So, because I work with Ksenia I, for example, so I could hear about other microorganisms as well. This was very interesting, and meet other students as well.
Yeah, you met another one student from Darwin Trust. I haven't met, but next year I think Darwin Trust will organize a conference especially for us, for Darwin Trust students. So yeah, I'll have a chance to meet this girl as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So you told me that you are on your last year of your PhD. So what is your research about?
So my research was to better describe the self-enveloping gram-negative bacteria. So more specifically, I described the function of a protein in E. coli. So we found out that this protein is involved in cell division. It interacts with the amidases and its regulators. So the amidases are hydrolases that cleave the peptidoglycan in the cell envelope. So we could relate this protein cell division. We don't know exactly the function of it, but we saw that deleting the gene of this protein with other genes related to cell division, the cell stops dividing. So we found really good phenotypes with microscopy, and then we saw this protein interacts with these amidases as well. So it was a contribution to the field of the cell envelope in gram-negative bacteria in general.
Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for having me.
Good luck with your research in the future. So, the conference is over, and I've got a very wide spectrum of emotions, from a total misery when I was struggling with mistakes on my poster, to a pure bliss when I was presenting my poster and talking to people, when I was listening to their talks, which was absolutely amazing. And I also met very nice people there. I hope we will keep in touch, and I also hope that I will attend more conferences. In 2022 I attended 5 conferences, which is a great start, I think. So I really want this number to increase in geometrical progression, and I also hope that you enjoyed this vlog. And if you have attended conferences this year, please share your experience down below in the comment section. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next videos. Пока-пока!